Hello, this is Cardinal Sin, and you are watching Cardinal Sin's Bits and Bobs, my personal collection of genre material, which I, as any collector, kind of go nuts for. And first, I thought we would start with patches. So this is the Nostromo patch from Alien, which you'll see on the captain's hat. One I think is really cool, the Battlestar Galactica patch. My Stargate SG-1 patch. Still looking for a camp outfit to put that on. You can't get away with a SG-1 patch though unless you have an Air Force patch, of course. And then one for the SGC. And some that I think are really cool, the Star Trek patches. Then I thought, let's get into some other collector's items that I have here. I'm a big fan of Briscoe County Jr. And it, of course, stars the inimitable Bruce Campbell. And this DVD set is pretty rare, I should imagine. It's got some nice photos in it. And it folds out. And it folds out even some more. It has a really cool little booklet that goes with it. Tells you all about the lore of Briscoe County Jr. Probably one of the greatest science fiction shows ever, although it looks like a Western. It's not. So that's one of my big time favorite collectibles. And since I got started with my collecting pretty early, it's not unusual for me to have some VHS collectibles. Stop that right now. You behave. Tombs of the Blind Dead. Saw this on TV when I was a kid, and it scared the hell out of me. This is a collector's version. Still trying to figure out which way this goes. And describes the director and the whole story of how Tombs of the Blind Dead came to be. And the sequel is The Return of the Blind Dead. There you go. Also a collector's version. It's got lots of great pictures and is a very cool movie. And of course it wouldn't be a trilogy without the third one, Night of the Death Cult. There you go. Really great movies. And of course, I'm a bit of a zombie fan, so I like the George Romero movies as much as the next guy or gal. There you go. And this is also a collector's edition. And again, the sequel. And there's Bub. Hey, Bub. And this is probably one remake that I would say you should get. The Patricia Tallman version of Night of the Living Dead with Tom Savini. Great, great version. The modern remake of the horror classic. And of course, eventually we did get to DVDs. I don't know why, but this is one of my personal faves. The Prophecy with Christopher Walken. Man, it's a crazy film. And of course, then you've got your Prophecy 2, which is a knockout. It's fantastic. I love the Prophecy movies. And last, but certainly not least, Prophecy 3. Bet you didn't guess that was coming. And here's a new collectible. I think it will be a classic. Train to Busan, a Korean zombie movie. That's really good. And you've got your Blake 7. This is season 1. And kind of the really cool thing, the Blake 7 40th anniversary interview set. And it's got the interviews with the cast. Which is a fun little collectible to have. Now, if you think you like Donnie Darko, you should see the director's cut. It's got extra characters, extra plot. The movie makes sense. It's a completely different film. Really good stuff. This one's the 2-disc set. So that's one of my faves. And this is kind of a controversial pick. This is the 2018 Halloween. It should be over here. Which I think is a really worthy sequel to the original. Got the DVD and the Blu-Ray. And that is a great film. And if you've never seen the Dracula with Frank Langella as Dracula and Laurence Olivier as Van Helsing, drop whatever it is you're doing right now and order it, because it is fantastic. This is a great HD remaster, and it is a lot of fun. And speaking of the great Frank Langella, probably my favorite horror film is The Ninth Gate with Johnny Depp and Frank Langella. An amazing film. It's probably the creepiest, actually scariest film. You can't go wrong with Roman Polanski and Johnny Depp and Frank Langella. And I've got one more thing. This is my autographs of Ethan Phillips, Robert Picardo, William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy. That's probably my favorite of my collectibles right there. Anyway, I want to thank you for joining me on this journey into my first bits and bobs of collector's treasures. And we will see you again next time.